Hello and welcome back to another video, and as you can see we're going to be tracking Danilo once again for the third update in a row. And yeah, you can see that this is posing a significant threat to Mauritius. It isn't an overly powerful cyclone, category 1 on the Australian scale, but still has been pumping up some very good convection over the past 24 hours or so, and it has regained some intensity and is forecast to continue gaining intensity on approach to Mauritius and then eventually Reunion. The storm is now expected to just miss Mauritius as a landfall site, which is a bit of good news, but we are definitely still expecting a landfall on Mauritius or some islands around the Mauritius mainland. We are expecting a significant storm to pass through category 1 or category 2 on the Australian scale, and it has a bit of intensification to do. Conditions are becoming increasingly favourable for this system, and you can see that the conditions are definitely favourable for this system with this convective pulses around the centre. We can also see some significant outflow bands as well. There's lower level rotation on this storm too, which is a very good sign that this storm is still holding together better than what we have been thinking. ASCAT has confirmed 40 knots. We're sticking with 40 knots at this update, but it could be significantly higher in the next. Here's the JTWC forecast. The storm's going to be coming down here, then it's going to be coming into Mauritius. It's probably going to be 45 to 40 to 45 knots around the past Mauritius. That is around at 70 to 90 kilometres an hour, sustained with gusts up to 120 kilometres an hour. We are expecting a powerful cyclone to make landfall. Significant tree damage is expected from this storm. So the JTWC has it coming down, passing Mauritius. That red line indicates that the tropical storm force winds. We can see that is a pretty large area of tropical storm force winds as the storm does come through. And it is expected to grow in size as well. Then we can see the storm's coming past and then down to Reunion, and the storm could do even more damage in Reunion. We know that Reunion is prone to tropical cyclones. They don't get them too often, but when they do get them, they can be very, very damaging indeed. Here's the ECMW of Mall Run. As the storm comes down, we can see the green shaded areas are denoting winds 34 knots or higher. That is 65 kilometres an hour or higher. Tropical storm force sustained winds, cyclone sustained winds actually coming down, passing Mauritius, eclipsing the entire island of Mauritius. We are expecting sustained winds above 34 knots for the vast majority of the island. So if you're in Mauritius, you need to start preparing for those sort of winds. That is battening down the hatches outside your house and really securing any loose items, because loose items can become missiles in any tropical cyclones. That heavy rainfall coming down, green areas denoting rainfall totals up to 10 millimetres an hour, so persistent heavy rainfall around the island of Mauritius and Reunion, which could cause localised areas of flash flooding. You can also see some patches of yellows and oranges coming into effect. That is up to 25 millimetres of rain every 3 hours. So we'll definitely be looking at a flash flooding threat from the system, especially this storm won't be moving at pace either. So we can definitely be seeing prolonged periods of very heavy rainfall causing flash flooding. If you're in Mauritius, you need to start taking preparations for this storm right now. It will be too late very, very shortly. There are warnings out. There are cyclone watches out for Mauritius as advised by Meteo France. So you need to go down to your stores, get your cyclone supplies, that is your batteries, your food, your bottled water, enough to last you at least 2 weeks, especially if you're in a remote area that is likely to get cut off by as a result of falling trees or landslides, because this storm could be quite a significant threat and could deliver significant damages. That's the latest on tropical cyclone Danilo from Cyclone Track 2. If you enjoyed this video, you can share sport with more, you can share more sport with us, you can subscribe to this channel and subscribe to the main channel for graphical updates. That's the latest from me, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.